What's going on YouTube? It's Dwayne, back again for another video, back again for another reaction, and today is a great day. Do you know why? Because I'm doing more Swedish stuff. I'm learning more stuff about Sweden. So in this video we have Swedish food in Stockholm, melting your mouth dill cured salmon. That sounds delicious. So without further ado, let's get into this reaction. Let's go.
Side here. The texture is smooth and disintegrating on my tongue.
That sounds delicious. I love smoked salmon. So I don't know if dill cured salmon is the same as smoked salmon. I'm not sure. Stockholm, Sweden. Day 18. Been up a while.
Good morning, everyone. It's Mark Wiens with migrationology.com in Stockholm, Sweden. We have just come downstairs to the restaurant.
Oh, that looks so good. It looks very random to a British person with the stuff on the plate, but it all looks very good. Tomatoes, I think it's pickles there, some cucumbers, some boiled eggs with a bit of salt and pepper maybe on top, cheese, some ham. Not too sure what that is. Black coffee, I'm guessing, and some type of cracker with, I don't know what that's on top, but yeah, I'm sure he's going to explain.
For breakfast this morning, it's called Bjork Restaurant, and this is an amazing breakfast buffet. I especially like to go heavy on the protein and vegetables, so I got some hard-boiled eggs. Actually, they're slightly soft with the yolk looks perfect. Some sausages, some tomatoes and cucumbers, and then over on this side of my plate, I got what is a Swedish delicacy, okay. And it said it was herring in mustard sauce. So I got
herring in mustard sauce. Herring's a fish, right? And do you normally have it on a kind of cracker bread?
Try this. The pickled herring kind of has a gummy texture and very, very soft, and actually it's almost like fish spread. You could spread that with a knife. It's so soft and like gummy.
I think gummy is a weird way to describe something, but after he said soft and kind of like almost you could spread it, so that sounds quite nice.
I don't eat sausage very often, but these look delicious, especially with mustard.
Is mustard something you guys have a lot? Because obviously that's a mustard sauce, it's just having with the sausage, and there's mustard in the herring dish. So is mustard like a common condiment or common sauce that you guys have in Sweden? Let me know in the comment section.
Yeah, it's like a breakfast sausage. And then with that spicy mustard, hard-boiled eggs, and already put a bit of pepper on them. The yolk is just perfect. They have a good selection of vegetables as well. Nice looking tomatoes and peppers.
He's very expressive when he eats.
And cucumbers. I also got a plate of mixed nuts. I think these are pumpkin seeds, hazelnuts, and sunflower seeds. What I've read is that Sweden is one of the highest per capita drinkers of coffee. People drink a lot of coffee.
Is that true? So you're the highest per capita country that drinks coffee. Right, so that's very different from England, because obviously I'm pretty sure England's probably one of the highest, if not the highest per capita country drinking tea. So let me know in the comment section if that's true. Let me know if you drink tea or coffee. I personally like coffee, so I'm not like the general Brit. I love coffee. I love iced coffee. So yeah, tea. So if you guys like coffee, do you guys drink iced coffee in Sweden? We probably don't, because it's quite a cold country. So I reckon you have a lot of hot coffee. Let me know in the comment section.
And so I don't mind this trend at all. I'm gonna sit here and drink coffee, and even at the buffet, they have takeaway cups, so you can just drink coffee throughout the day. I'm gonna take this back up to the room. If you ever come to Courtyard, say hello to Karin.
Welcome. Welcome to Sweden.
Thank you very much. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, it's nice.
Hello, duck. Stockholm in the summer right now is absolutely beautiful.
I was gonna say it looks so beautiful in the sun.
In the middle of the city, but it feels like you're in the countryside here. Just completely clear water, beautiful trees and parks. I'm squatting on the beach literally just a couple meters from lots and lots of ducks. Yeah. This is absolutely beautiful. There are some people a little bit down the beach swimming. I wonder how cold the water is though. Oh, it's not too cold. It would actually be really refreshing. I could definitely swim. And it's so clear too.
Do you guys just swim in the, it looks like, that looks like a lake to me. I reckon it's too cold. It's not a lake.
Just being here in Stockholm for a few hours now, I've just noticed how beautiful it is. And one of the reasons that it's so beautiful, nice to meet you, is that it is a city that is made up of islands. And so Stockholm is spread out over 14 different islands. And I think I read 57 bridges that connect the islands.
Oh, wow.
And so you're always surrounded by water. We're only here for 2 full days. And we are here on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. Today is Saturday, and there are 2 kind of heritage food markets that I want to check out and eat at, and both of which are closed on Sunday. So that means that we need to go to 2 food markets.
Closed on Sunday. Okay, interesting. So like, normally when countries close things on Sundays, it means that you've got like a historical tie to Christianity, and people go to church on a Sunday, and that's why places close on the day of rest. I think in the UK, historically, markets are open on a Sunday. You used to call it Sunday market, like as a day to go to the market. So it's interesting that yours are closed on a Sunday.
Markets right now. We're on our way to the first one. I thoroughly enjoyed that walk along the water's edge, and now we are passing by the Stockholm City Hall, which is one of the most iconic buildings and landmarks in Stockholm. We are just walking past though, not gonna stop here, but just admiring the beauty of the structure and just the views of Stockholm and the water.
So pretty. Also, bike. I love bike riding through cities. Is that something that's quite common in Sweden and in Stockholm in general? Do a lot of people ride mountain bikes or just bicycles in general? What's it like in terms of riding through the city? Is it quite safe? So I want to know. I love big cities that have a riding culture. It's just so easy to get around. Obviously, it's exercise, and you just get to see more of the city. So I really love that. And they seem like 2 older people riding on a bike, which is really nice to see. God, that looks just like a UK city. Let me go back. That is like almost indistinguishable. That's the right word I'm looking for. It just looks exactly like a UK city, like a UK high street. And it shouldn't be surprising. Obviously, it's a European city, so we have a lot of similarities. But yeah, it's just really interesting.
I'm gonna try to pronounce it to my best ability, but I think it's somewhere along the lines of Hötorgsshallen Market. We're about to head inside to find something to eat for
Did he pronounce that right? Did he pronounce that correctly? Let me know.
Lunch. This is a basement food market, and there are some wonderful artisan vendors here selling everything from meat to different Swedish products, and there are also some restaurants and cafes that you can sit down and eat at. There's so many good looking things here. It's like an entire underground deli and market. There are wine shops and you can buy coffee here. You can even buy fresh vegetables, lots of seafood and meat products. A Swedish marketplace all in one basement floor. And the seafood in particular looks extremely good. I think we're gonna head straight to eat some seafood.
Salmon is really good.
A couple of you recommended to try a place called Milander's at the market. And so we are gonna, it's a takeaway. They have a lot of seafood.
Have any of you guys been to Milander's? Is it good? Let me know.
But they also have a couple of bar stools here where you can sit down. I think I'm gonna have to go with the cured salmon. Can I have the poached salmon?
Yes.
And also the cured salmon with dill. Thank you. This is kind of a seafood bar deli style, and so it's within the market, the basement market. You grab stools and you can sit down. I think a lot of people also get takeaway, so they can order all of these dishes takeaway or seafood takeaway. But it's nice to sit here, and I ordered some salmon.
Salmon.
Okay.
With dill potato.
Oh, dill potatoes.
Spoonful.
Thank you.
This is toastkagen.
So good. It looks so good. I'm not even hungry, but I'm just looking at that and I'm like, salivating. That looks so good. It looks really fresh.
Skagen.
Toastkagen, yes. And here is poached salmon.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
welcome.
All the food is pre-prepared. They have the different salads already, but then she really beautifully prepared them all onto the plates and served them and decorated them quite nicely as well. We're gonna share everything. This one is poached salmon.
That looks. I love salmon.
And it came with some salad and some pickles, and then I think these are dill potatoes. And then the one right in the middle is toastskagen. And this is, it's like a shrimp. There's shrimp, there's roe on top, there's some dill, and it's in kind of a creamy dressing. I'm not sure exactly. Finally, I could not miss the cured salmon. So that is just a beautiful like bouquet formation of cured salmon, and the salmon came also with a side of
It looks like
potatoes.
smoked salmon.
I will kind of reach in with my spoon. Let me put that, oh, but that dill will make it amazing. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of reach in,
Is that fish eggs on top?
grabbing some of the shrimp salad and some of that roe, put it on top here. Oh, and a piece of dill that came with it. Let me add it. Oh no, I lost the shrimp.
Stop playing with the food.
All right.
This guy's face is so funny.
That is ridiculously good. Oh, the shrimp are amazing. And they are coated in a really like creamy, I'm not sure if it's mayonnaise or it's like a really, really creamy sauce. And I love that dill touch. That gives it such a little refreshing flavor. This is a stunner actually. It's so good. The shrimp are little, but they have just an amazing freshness, and the texture also of them, they're a little bit chewy and not mushy at all, but just incredibly good. They're like little muscular shrimp. Next up, I'm gonna try some of this poached salmon with some of that dill sauce. That is served cold, but you can taste the quality of that salmon. It just flakes apart in your mouth.
That looks very
And then
good.
I think the potatoes, I got some of that sauce. It's nicely dill flavored and very creamy as well. Let me taste this other potato while I'm at it. I'm not sure if that's cheese sauce or just cream sauce. Yeah, that's very creamy, but not cheesy. And again, those potatoes are really good. They have an amazing texture. And then that's just like a white creamy gravy. It is time for my bouquet of salmon. Oh, I'm not even sure if this is a is this a single slice or how I should go about eating this. I'm gonna slice off a piece from the side here. Oh, cured salmon.
his face is the same. Every I'm not too sure. I'm okay. I believe him. I'm pretty sure that it all looks good. So I'm sure it all tastes good. But his face and reaction is exactly the same with every bite of food. So I'm like, does it all taste that good? I'm going to believe him because it looks good.
That is melting in my mouth. And it's not too salty. The texture is smooth and disintegrating on my tongue. Squeeze on a little bit of lemon. Slice off a piece and get some of that dill on this bite. And some of that pepper as well. It's just an amazingly pure and delicious thing. Another thing I've loved since coming to Sweden is the pepper. The pepper is so good and it's available everywhere. And I love how they leave it on coarse grind on the pepper grinder so that you can get some.
Okay, is that a Swedish thing? Just having coarse grinded pepper, just on the table. I know in England, pepper's not really something that we spend a lot of time. Not spend a lot of time, but like quality pepper. You know, if you really want a good pepper, like a good peppercorns where you grind them or whatever, you have to go to the shop and like purchase them. But if you go out for dinner or go to like any type of restaurant or cafe or anything, you'll get like rubbish white pepper, like just not good pepper. That looks like quality pepper. Is that normal for Sweden?
Wonderful pepper flavor, and I am a little bit of a pepper fanatic, or any kind of spice fanatic. So I do like to coat things heavily when it comes to pepper. And take that piece of salmon, dip it into that pepper, give it a full crust. The pepper complements the salmon so well. It's a little bit spicy, and then it contrasts the saltiness. You can really taste the difference between a good quality salmon and one that's not so good quality. This one literally just sort of melts in your mouth. And let me just demonstrate how soft the salmon is. You don't need the knife to cut it. You just literally just let your fork slice right through it. Oh, it's just.
I never thought watching someone eat could be so satisfying. But it really is.
We just finished with that salmon experience at the market. It wasn't cheap, but that was incredibly.
Wow. Wait, hold on. That's for everything. That's just not. That cannot be just for the salmon. 370 SEK. Is it SEK? SEK. 40, which is $43.32, which would roughly probably work out around like £30, I think, around about. That's not that. How many dishes they have? 1, 2, 3. Quite expensive, actually. Oh, did I just mute it? Mute.
And we are now walking on our way to the next market. The next market that we're walking to is called Östermalmshallen, and this is more of a heritage traditional market in Stockholm. And unfortunately right now they are renovating the original structure, so they have set up a temporary but pretty permanent stall, which houses all of the stores and stalls in the market and restaurants. I read on the Visit Stockholm website that the original market will be completed sometime in the year 2018, so if you're watching this video then you might get to go into the.
Okay, this is very old. He said, yeah, this mall might be completed in 2018. Mate, we're in 2023. So this is quite old. Let me know if anything's changed. Let me know if that mall has opened now. Yeah, just let me know.